One cause for continuing pressure on natural resources is a lack of awareness about issues and threats to these resources. Creating awareness and increasing conservation education is an important stepping stone towards long-term solutions. 6 MFF SGF projects focused on this theme. In many of the SGF target areas, the general level of awareness about conservation issues is low. To redress this problem, 4 of the projects funded by the MFF SGF focused on creating awareness. The Bar Reef Marine Sanctuary runs parallel to the northern end of the Kalpitiya Peninsula in Puttalam. It is home to 156 species of coral and 283 species of reef fish. It is also simply a beautiful area. Despite being a protected area, Bar Reef is threatened by many anthropogenic activities. Funded by the MFF SGF, the St. Sebastian Fisheries Cooperative Society carried out awareness programs for fisheries cooperative societies, government officials and hotel owners. Materials such as leaflets and message boards were also produced. As a consequence of this project, an association of boat owners has been formed and there is now self-regulation within communities. This project shows clearly that increased knowledge results in increased self-management. Another SGF project, run by the Visera Development Foundation in Batticaloa, targeted school children and their parents, motivating them to be ambassadors of conservation. 50 students from a school in Batticaloa engaged in conservation education activities, went on a field visit, participated in art and essay competitions, while their parents began vegetable gardening in the school premises. Information is now being shared with other schools, families and elders. This project showed that children can be used to convey the message of conservation to their parents and other elders of the community to effect changes in attitudes and behavior of adults. Although Kalpitiya in Puttalam and Mannar are rich in natural resources, they have both been subject to heavy habitat destruction. Mangroves in particular are under threat, but many people are unaware of the damage they cause. The Marine and Coastal Resources Conservation Foundation, or MCRCF, using financial resources from the MFF SGF, funded the production and publication of a book called Kandalam Sulalam on mangroves written in Tamil, the lingua franca of many communities in the region. What is special about this book is that the author is a local farmer who used his hands-on knowledge about mangroves to write the book, which was then reviewed by an academic. The MCRCF also carried out training of trainers from the Kalpitiya area, from schools, village-level government and fisheries cooperative societies. The Grama Niladhari, or village headman, now uses the knowledge he has gained from this training not only to disseminate information but also to evaluate development initiatives along the coastal belt. Fishing communities are engaging in self-management. The 4th MFF SGF project focused on awareness creation centered around just one species of tree, baobab trees found in Mannar. Baobab trees are native to Africa and were brought to Sri Lanka by Arab traders around 700 AD. These trees have enormous swollen trunks in which they store water during the dry season. The oldest and the largest individual baobab tree in Sri Lanka is found in Pallimune and is reported to be over 700 years old. Although baobab trees are protected by law in Sri Lanka for their rarity and antiquity, they are now being threatened by rapid development and a sudden increase in the human population because refugees from the civil unrest are returning now to Mannar. In the last few years, 2 trees have been destroyed by indiscriminate and irresponsible use. The Al-Azhar Fisheries Cooperative Society, under the aegis of the MFF-SGF, conducted awareness programs for fishing communities in the region. Protective low walls were built around 10 trees in Mannar Island. Awareness boards that provide basic information about the historic and conservation values of baobab trees have been installed near these walls. These walls serve not only to save baobab trees from destruction, but also to attract tourists. These projects have served to illustrate clearly that creating awareness provides a much-needed impetus for conservation.